Good morning, Shannon. This is my Instapot. This is the lid to the Instapot. This is the vent for allowing the steam to build up to do whatever cooking is necessary. And once that's done, this little button right here will drop low so you can stick your finger in it. If it's up flush with the lid, then you're not supposed to open the pot. And side note, you can't. What's unique about this particular type of pot, whether it's a medium, small, or they're large, or some of the other brands that are real similar to Instapot, they now come with the way the lid is designed. See right there, it's got a curve. And that particular piece fits right into this groove right here. There's a little groove here. And you cannot take this lid off. So right now I'm making a dozen eggs, which the Instapot makes deviled eggs, your hard-boiled eggs, perfectly. And it's the 5-5-5 rule. So you cook under pressure for 5 minutes. You let them sit for 5 minutes under the pressure as it's releasing naturally. And then when you take the eggs out of the Instapot, you take your basket and put it in a bucket of water or a bowl of water, whatever, just like you would if you were cooking them on the stove. So right now, I'm going to place the lid into the groove, which is right there. And see how it sits in? You can see the fitting. In order to seal it, all you do is give this whole device a twist like that. Now it locks in, and the Instapot will be ready for whatever setting you desire. So what I do for this egg basket, so you'll notice that I have, this is a movable part, goes this way or this way, and you want it to the back, and it even has direction on here which way to go, but you can't see it in the video, I don't think. And for the eggs, what I do is I do pressure cook, which is right here. Push. I already have it set for 5 minutes. And this will start automatically. So as it's building up with pressure, you won't hear anything. It'll say on, so it's making the water hot inside. The other thing about it, if you hear a hissing once this starts, then that means that your seal underneath is not good. And what I do is I just come over and give it a good press down so that it gets a good suction seal again. And then I can let it go. So that's your Instapot. And I love it because it does everything from, you can saute, as you can see on the panel. That's down at the bottom here. And you can slow cook. So that's real similar to having a crock pot. You can adjust your levels. You can keep your food warm. You can do instant cooking by just putting your beans, your water, whatever spices you want, and you can make your poultry or your beans or whatever it is that you're making. You can make rice in it, different types of oatmeals and such, and you can even steam things. When COVID first started, I used my Instapot to steam some items, to include our masks at times after washing them, just to give it one more oomph to clean it. So it's a real handy device, and I'd love to show you how to use it more if you have questions. I have a recipe book also, and you can get free audio books, or you can download free information online about your Instapot. Hope that helps. Bye.
There's my Instant Pot. It died today. I bought it last year, May 2015. They have a warranty of 1 year, they claim. So I emailed them today and told them it died. So it's not plugged in right now. As you can see, it's still dirty. I was using it when it died. And so I'm going to plug it in. Same plug as this here. So, you know, this plug that goes in. And that's no power. It's dead. It's dead. So, I don't know what to do. Email them. I hope they replace it. Cross my fingers. I'll update you if they do. If they do replace it, then that's just tells me they're a good company, and they back their products. All right. Thank you.
Quick review on this Instapot for the slow cooking option, since there's no video showing that. When I went back to try to figure this out after I already made beef stroganoff, which was a little bit on the tough side only because I didn't know how to change the options for low. I guess that's medium and then high. I didn't know you had to push this every time you want to change that. So it automatically, when I turned it on and I hit it, it went to 4 hours. And I said, okay, 4 hours, that's usually what you cook that at. So, you know, I cut my beef up small, I added water, I added salt and pepper and Worcester sauce, came back up like 2 hours later to add cream of mushroom soup since I didn't have it, with my cream cheese. And then an hour and a half later, I came back to add the sour cream, and then a half an hour later, it was done. It was still good and all, it's just a little on the tougher side for the beef, especially since I cut it up to bite-sized pieces. But anyhow, I believe from another video I watched that is vent and that is seal, and I guess maybe we should keep it on seal. He said whenever you cook, you put it on seal. I don't know if he was using the pressure cooker, so I don't know if that's for that only or if it's for all of them. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out, but I'm going to keep it on seal. I got one piece of chicken in here so that I could shred it up for some chicken quesadillas with a little bit of water and some seasonings. And hopefully this thing does not come out dry, and hopefully it comes out nice and tender. But I click that. I've already did it once or twice, so that's how you change the settings. And then if I want to take off time or add time, you click these ones. And after you're done setting it, that's all you have to do. It will beep a few times, and then it will start automatically. But hopefully this doesn't turn out to be dry this time, or tough.
Hello everyone, Mike here at GadgetGoodClub.com, and we have the Instant Pot. I bought it on Prime Day, it was half off, and this thing is pretty crazy. Seen a lot of videos, people cook all types of stuff in it. I'm going to try to cook some pasta, spaghetti. I cooked some yogurt, and it's a little bit more soupy than I would like it. I've been straining it, and it's been getting a little bit better. So I'm hoping that the more I leave it in there, it'll get a little more thick opposed to this. But it was interesting. I boiled it, and then I put it in the Instant Pot for like 8 hours. So not that instant. But when it comes to this is supposed to be instant. So cooking pasta on a stove is kind of a pain. Sometimes, at least with mine, it kind of boils over. So I've seen a lot of people, they have a manual button, but it looks like they don't have that anymore. So I'm going to go with pressure cook, and it's automatically goes to high pressure. And I'm going to do, so it goes to certain minutes. Let's see if I hold it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, I haven't used this much. This is my first time actually cooking pasta in it. This is my first time actually using the pressure cook. I've cooked rice and then I've done the yogurt feature. So now we're gonna see how it cooks pasta. So here we go. So a quick note, it was saying on for several minutes and it takes a little bit of time to warm up where it can cook and then the timer will start. I set it for 7 minutes. I think I may have forgot to check this because you want to have it on sealing. I think it was in the middle and it was letting the air out, so it wasn't getting that hot. But I saw this. I moved it to sealing and I saw the steam come out. So you want to make sure you check that and have it to sealing when you cook. It's a little note. All right, so it just beeped that it's ready. So it took about, let's say, 4 to 5 minutes after I moved it to sealing. So now we can flip it to venting. Yellow. So as you would imagine, the pot had a lot of steam. Finally stopped now. Some people let theirs naturally cool, but I typically don't like waiting. So I unplugged it, turned it off, and now I'm gonna open it up. So we're gonna see. Oh my Lord. Wow. That is probably among the most cooked spaghetti I've ever had. I mean, typically with me, I don't like waiting. So I leave it in the pot and I let it boil. But when I see that's kind of ready, I take it out. But this is very, very cooked. I probably could have did it for even 5 minutes and it would have cooked fine. So this thing basically can cook all types of things in it. Probably won't have to use my pots as much anymore. So anyways, looks like it did a pretty good job. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. Thanks for watching.